So 2 down. The second baseman now at the plate. Quick check on the runner at first. And back in there.
He's trying to make me steal the base.
And they tag the runner for the out. JR did well in the losing effort. Went 1 for 5 with a single. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win.
Get out, Burrow. Get out.
This one is labeled.
That's absolutely crushed.
It's back there.
That is crushed.
Snags it on the warning track.
We know.
Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? 0-1, here's the pitch.
Gotta get it out here, bro.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, what the fuck?
With the go-ahead run at first. That one hit to right. Howell moving under it.
All right.
Out number 1 on the grab. With the go-ahead run standing at second.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hard hit left side. They get the force. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Carter Jr.
The designated hitter, Carter Jr.
This one in the air, center field. The center fielder under it. And it's caught for the out. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest out. Welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. Some AA baseball from the Eastern League on tap for you. It's the Richmond Flying Squirrels and the Somerset Patriots. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Carter Jr. Here's what to expect. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. The batter now, Carter Howell.
This afternoon, the center fielder, Carter Howell.
Foul ball there. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Way out front for strike 3. And now the left fielder, number 83. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch fouled away. 1 out and the base is empty.
Hey, one time, right now.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are gonna have their work cut out for them in this one. The first baseman at the plate with 2 away swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
2 down and nobody aboard, and we're just getting going here in the top of the first.
All right, come out here, kid.
And he goes down strikes. And that's the end of the inning. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. Carter Jr. digs in now.
The designated hitter, Carter Jr.
Here's a laser out to left. And that'll do it. We're back here at the ballpark. And here is Dario Lopez. That one fouled off.
Hey, your pitch right
The
now.
0-1. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Set down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. The right fielder getting ready to hit. That's in there. Strike 1. Fly to left. Grabs it on the run. Base is empty with 2 out. The second baseman will hit next. Fouled off left side.
Hey, try that pitch out. There you go.
0-1 now. Popped up. Makes the catch. And that is out number 3. Nothing. We move on to the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 1. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? And there's a breaking ball that drops in. And the curveball is down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging. Swing went right over top of the curveball. And here's the catcher, Brandon Martirano. Curveball drops in there.
It's 0-1.
Grounder left side. It's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Next up, the designated hitter.
Here we go.
Throw over to the bag. Martirano back easily. Late with the swing. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground. Might be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Here's the center fielder, Carter Howell. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Howell batting leadoff today, and he's usually in right field, but today he's starting in center. Up the middle. Lays out, but can't squeeze it. Doesn't have a play, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Lay down.
The left fielder now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, that's in for a strike. The Patriots up by 2. We're here in the top half of the third. Next offering too low. And the count is 1-1. Ground ball right side. Delgado tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Runner at first, 1 away. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Just missed. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. That's a teachable moment for this hitter. He knows he shouldn't have been late swinging on that 2-0 fastball. Groshans at first, 1 out.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
That one just misses. And the count is full.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the 7th.
1 out and 2 on. And now it's going to be Christopher Familia. 2-1 pitch. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that does it for the inning. So they were. We're back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate, the first baseman, number 33. That's in for a strike. And a curve misses outside. That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. Good eye there. Nice take. Gets him swinging. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dario Lopez. That one's in there, 0-1. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Base is empty with 2 out, and now the right fielder. That one finds the zone. Got it. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 5. Fouled off. He was late.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Cranked out to right center. Snags it on the run. And the batter will be the shortstop. Struck out swinging the first time. Upstairs.
Ball, that's up.
The Flying Squirrels, down by a pair, were in the top of the 5th inning. Next pitch in for a strike. On the ground to the right side, Delgado. On to first.
That's it out.
That's out number 2. So digging in, Brandon Martirano. That one ripped into right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. It's a double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time. Hey, come on, big dog. Shit, nobody better.
Now a fly ball to right center. Familia on the move. And that will retire the side. One out, runners at first and second. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Hey, see it up. Drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And the 0-1 now. That one
1-1.
missed.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Strike 2. Lombard over at second. Groshans at first, 1 out.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Swinging him in. for the strikeout. Way out front for strike three. Top of the sixth inning, and now the center fielder, Carter Howell. Right through there for a strike. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, struck him out. And now 1 out. Now the left fielder, number 83.
Now batting, left fielder, Ismael.
That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike one. The Patriots leading half of the sixth. In the air on the infield. Makes the grab, 2 down. The first baseman, the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and it just misses. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. He's using that curveball well today, both early and late in at-bats. He's showing a lot of confidence in it. And the ball evens the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Looked for the fastball high and tight, but he couldn't spot it well enough for the K. 2-2 now. Gets it by him for the strikeout. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Patriots with... We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Dario Lopez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the right fielder went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. There's a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Way out front for strike 2. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. Pulls it down, 2 gone now. Digging in, the second baseman, number 5. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Grounder to the left side. Groshans. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Still. First and second, 1 away. JR digs in now. First pitch misses, ball 1. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike. Good eye on that pitch.
That's the ball.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. Late on that fastball. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. So one gone with the bases loaded here. And now, Christopher Familia. And 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Ready to get the 8th inning going, and now the shortstop, number 1.
Will Wilson.
Base knock, center field. And a runner on now. So up next, Brandon Martirana. Just missed. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. That one in the air to center field. Gets under it, makes the catch.
The batter, number
Next
2.
up, the designated hitter.
Brett Auerbach.
In there for strike 1. Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted. Great work. JR picks to first. Throw, and it gets away. Tag out. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're in the top of the 8th. And 1-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Battling here, fouls it away. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Here's the center fielder, Carter Howell. Fastball in for a strike. It's ball 1.
Let her rip. Here we go.
And the 1-1. This one the other way. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. The left fielder will hit next.
Oh, don't be afraid. Let's fly. One time.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the 9th. Steps off, lead runner back to second base.
Looking good. No one better up there. How you go?
JR picks over and back in safely.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Next pitch misses. And that is ball 1. It's rare to see a minor leaguer take an 0-2 fastball when it's that close to being a strike. He clearly knows the zone very well. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
Here comes the skip. Yoendrys Gomez taking over on the mound. He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot more of those to come. Runner at first. JR digs in now. Grounds this one to short. They take the force out. They're in plenty of time. Ends the inning. One down. And now the right fielder, Sebastian Espino. LaGrange, a 6'7" righty. He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a four-seam. JR. And he beats it with room to spare. Runners at first and second with one out. Up and in. The Patriots with a shot at scoring first. We're here in the top half of the third. Want to know? Here's the pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
And now it's even up.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
And another ball.
All right, come on now. One time.
And that's ball 4. So up next, Christopher Familia.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Comebacker, they could turn 2. Fires home for 1. To first, double play, a Sesame Street twin kill. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away. Lifted in the air to right center. Espino sizes this one. Makes the play. That is out number 3. Nobody on and 2 outs. JR now at the plate. In the air, right field.
Get over his head.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Got a first pitch fastball. He ripped it. So 2 down. And now Christopher Familia. 0-1, here's the pitch. It's this one to fairly deep center field. And that retires the side. Man at second, 1 away. Digging in, Carter JR. 1 for 3. Whips it to first. 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carter Jr. Late on that fastball. Now, his skills at the plate and in the field allowed him to excel in the amateur ranks. The question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Down 0-2, swings through it. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Next pitch misses down and away.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And beats it. Safe. Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. And now, Christopher Familia.
The center fielder, number 6, Christopher Familia.
Throw to first. JR dives back in safely. The tag, and he's out. We're back here at the ballpark. Now at the dish, Damiano Palmigiani. Out to short. JR. Jumps and throws across his body. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Sebastian.
Runner at second here and 1 away.
See it, Charlie. Let's go. Right here.
J-Law.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Late on that fastball. Not likely he'll have much success swinging at the high heat like that. On the mound, he might as well keep going back to that pitch. It's ball 1.
1-1.
Groshans, the runner at second, 1 away. That one fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch, see through. Let's go.
And another ball.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Runner at second, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Cade Doty. Grounds this to the left side. Oh no, he threw it to home.
The catcher, Zach.
1 out and 2 on. Zach Britton will hit next. Up the middle. Lays out but can't squeeze it. Goes to second, safe there. So the base is all loaded up now. That's 2 straight hits for these guys.
Let's go now. One time.
Leading off for Somerset, the shortstop, Carter Jr.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. And now the center fielder, Christopher Familia. Throw over to the bag, dives back in safely. JR on at first, no outs.
Here we go, kid. Here we go. Steal.
There goes the runner. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. At the plate, the second baseman, number 90. Tying run waits at the plate. Runner's on the move. In the air to left. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. 2 outs, runner on first base. Next to hit, Sebastian Espino. Line drive to short and caught. So 1 hit is all they get. Looking ahead to inning number 8. Go ahead run at second.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carter Jr.
Hey, let it fly.
Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. And it's gone! And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. And they take the lead. It's 5-3. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. A moment to treasure his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Carter Jr. getting ready to hit. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Give me 1 time.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Nice eye right there. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. Not close with that one. Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. You go.
The 2-1 pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And it's all filled up now. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Here's the payoff pitch. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again.
Hey, keep it going. Keep it going. Watch up for us.
Swings and misses, struck him out. JR was just terrific for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. And the next batter, Carter Jr.
The shortstop, Good pitch right here. Here we go. JR.
Find a gap, Dave. Find a gap.
Late on that fastball. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 out.
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Well, so far, so good for him today, but second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Next pitch, in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
And another ball.
1 strike.
In for a strike. 2-2 now.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
And it's a pop-up. Britton under it. Puts it away for the out. Bases empty, 1 away. Luis De Los Santos, the next to hit. Out to short. Slings to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting. Third baseman. Andrew.
2 away here, nobody on. The third baseman now at the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out to short. The throw to first. Play made, that ends the inning. 2 outs, bases empty.
Go right here.
First offering just misses. Cranked out to right center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Cameron Eden. The 0-1. Out to short. They get the force. They miss a big chance to take a 1-run lead.
Take a good rip on it, huh?
Now, 0-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. 1-1 pitch fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. In the air to center, pretty deep. Hauls it in, 2 away. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it.
The final line score for our ballgame. For the victorious Fishermen, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors,
Digging in, Carter Jr. That one in there, and that is strike 1. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Runner at first, 1 away. Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Struck out swinging. Ugly hack on the arm. That one close, ruled a ball. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Just off the outside edge. And another ball. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. 3-1, couldn't come up with it.
Leading off for Somerset.
Here's the center fielder, Christopher Familia. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out. 1 out and the base is empty. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So 1 on now with 1 away. Man on at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Christopher Familia. Runner on the go. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. First and second, 1 away. Next to hit, the second baseman, number 90. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On a line for a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. He's got to be more aware on the bases. I think he got a bad read on the ball, and the outfielder was able to throw him out as a result. That'll cost him in Kangaroo Court. We're back here at the ballpark. And now, Carter Jr.
The designated hitter, Carter Jr.
Chases a high fastball there. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. That one way outside. One pitch fouled away. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Just missed. Nice take. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. And the righty fires. Got him looking, and he did not like that call. JR did well in the losing effort. Singled and drew a walk in this one. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Maybe help them get the win. Welcome to majestic Greens Stadium. Some AA baseball from the Eastern League on tap for you. It's the Somerset Patriots and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. First pitch coming your way next. Carter Jr. getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Carter Jr.
That one missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Ground ball could be two. They apply the tag. And that's two. One hit, one left. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Carter Jr. Here's the scouting report. The arm side run on his fastball is pretty impressive, and that can be challenging for same-handed hitters. But if he doesn't pick his spots carefully against opposite-handed hitters, that pitch can run right into their swing path, and they can hammer it. So he'll need good command of that pitch if it's going to be a weapon in this one. Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout. Well, that strikeout didn't take long. Batter's got to put up a better fight the next time up. So up next, Tucker Toman. He swings and fouls one off. Little chopper rolls foul. One out and the base is empty. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. That just missed. Nice take. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Swings through that one for a strikeout. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Base is empty with 2 out. Now the left fielder, Gabriel Martinez. And that's in for a strike. 0-2, waves at that one. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup. Gets him swinging. And inning. We're back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman. Damiano Palmigiani. 0-1. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Next pitch, in for a strike. This out to center. Makes a nice running catch. The batter now, Sebastian Espino. Close, doesn't get the call. JR measures 6'2". He features a two-seam fastball, a splitter, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. The Fisher Cats trailing by 1. Bottom half of the second inning. To the right side. Oh, gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And here is the third baseman, number 12. There's a strike at the knees.
No ball. 1 strike.
Amelia moving under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. We've played 2 frames. It's 1-0. Runners at first and second, and nobody out.
Carter, JR.
And the first offering is not close. First and second here with nobody out. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. Advantage. To the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Line drive for a base hit. So the base is all loaded up now. And that's an advantage count paying off for the hitter. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Nobody out, bases loaded. And now the center fielder, Christopher Familia. Now the 1-2 pitch. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. One out, bases are loaded. The right fielder digs in now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bases loaded, 2 outs. George Lombard Jr., the next to hit.
Hey, let's go, big fella. This is right here.
Fly ball, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the tag, and he's out. But 1 run does. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Cade Doughty. This one in the air to right, coming on. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting it, the catcher.
The catcher will hit next. And they say he went.
0-1. Let her in. Let her in. Let's go.
Struck him out looking.
Batting ninth.
Base is empty with 2 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Lifted in the air to right center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 9 straight set down here to start the game. The Patriots on top here, 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Cameron Eden. Swing and a miss. 0-1. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Good eye on that pitch. And the count 1-2. Bounces this one to second. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tucker Tolman.
So digging in, Tucker Tolman. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. First pitch, swings and misses. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Lifted in the air to left. The left fielder gets there under it. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Gabriel Martinez getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging the first time. Foul ball there. 2 down and nobody aboard. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball. pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Number 41 appears to be getting loose. Hernandez getting loose as well. Fouled off. He was late. And that's a little bit hot. Like others before him, he dominated both sides of the game in the amateur ranks. As always, the question for a two-way player is whether that prowess will translate to the professional level. Grounder to the left side. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for two. The throw to second is offline. So up next, Christopher Familia.
The center fielder, Christopher.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the top of the fifth inning. On the ground to third, and handles this chance. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. One out, runner at second base. And now the right fielder. Pickoff throw. JR back in on a dive. Pops this one up. Doty drifting towards this one. Brings it in for the out.
Now batting.
Two out and a runner in scoring position. Now a chance for George Lombard Jr. Swing and a miss, and that's that. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Damiano Palmigiani. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And a runner on now. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And here at the plate, Sebastian Espino. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. The Fisher Cats trailing by 2, bottom half of the fifth. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The third baseman now at the plate. First pitch, that's in for a strike. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. And it's strike two. Palmigiani leading off of first with one out. JR checks the runner, back standing. That one just misses. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. The 2-2. Fights the two-strike pitch off to the right. Runner at first, one away. Double play ball to second, and handles that one. Fires to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Another frame. JR digs in now.
Oh, now.
That's a little bit low.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
And there's a strike. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. And it's 2-1. Lots of pressure on the hitter in this moment. The best find a way to steel themselves and stay focused. Sliced hard, but foul.
Hey, I heard that up there, huh?
2-2. And another ball. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout. Feels like they missed a huge opportunity there. On we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Patriots on top, 2-0. We're back here at the ballpark. And now at the plate, Cade Doughty.
The second baseman.
Right through there for a strike. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage.
Come on now, one time, right here.
And a curve misses outside. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. Looked like there was a bit too much movement on that two-seamer. Just couldn't stay over the edge. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in, the catcher, number 82. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The Patriots holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. He didn't like the call.
Now batting.
And now, Ernie Clement. Right side, and that's just foul. On 0-1, the delivery. That's through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
Hey, hit this seed right here.
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. So frustrating for the pitcher. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. There with plenty of time, inning over. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Patriots have the edge, 2-0.
Sing along, sing along, sing along, sing along, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, let's go, big
Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Cameron Eden. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Come on now, rip.
Hey, come on, big dog.
This pitch misses. Now 1-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
Get your pitch and grab it right here.
And now the 1-2. And he goes down on strikes. And there's one away. Tucker Toman, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Come on, big dog. Pitch, nobody better.
Late on that fastball.
Come on, big guy, one time.
And here's the 0-2. Goes down looking on that one. Base is empty with 2 out. Now, Gabriel Martinez. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. The Patriots ahead by 5. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Next pitch, in for a strike. And he grounds it to the right side. Bare hand grab. And that is a great play for the out. Still ready to get the 8th inning going. And now the DH, Carter Jr. Fastball in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Connor Larkin preparing to come on if needed. Hernandez also throwing. Pop up on the right side of the infield. Doty has this one sized up. Brings it in.
The center fielder, number 6, Christopher.
Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Damiano Palmigiani. Ground ball to second. And handles this chance. Tosses to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
The right fielder.
Next up, Sebastian Espino. That misses the zone. 1-0. Outside. That one misses, now 3-0. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit couldn't be too great a setback to overcome. The third baseman, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. JR checks over to first and back safe. 0-2, and the delivery. He goes down looking. Runner at first. Cade Doughty getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. What a filthy splitter he has. That thing dropped like it was filled with iron and there was a magnet in front of home plate. Just a weak fly ball this time. Sizing this one up, and that'll do it. Totally dominant. We're back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, number 82. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Bounces it to the left side. And foul ball. Down the right field line and a base hit. When you've got the hitter 0-2, you can't serve one up in the heart of the zone. Get him to chase outside the zone. That was a cookie. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Carter Jr. gives way. The starter heads off, and we'll step aside for just a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 25. A big lead like this can actually present a challenge for relievers because the lower adrenaline can lead to a loss of focus. We'll see how he handles that here. JR piled up the strikeouts over 8 shutout innings on the hill. You could tell from the get-go that he was really on top of his game. That was a big boost for his teammates, and I'm sure he's happy about this one.
Final line score. First for the victorious Patriots, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 20 runners on base. For the Patriots, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. Time of the ball game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carter Jr.
The designated hitter, Carter Jr.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And before the 0-1 pitch, time is called. The 0-1 offering. Comes up empty, strike 2. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an clue what's coming next. And that's off the inside edge. That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off-speed. And now 2-2. That one misses low. Good job to let the low one go there. The first baseman in the on-deck circle. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Line drive for a base hit. Coming around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, safe. And it's 1-0. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. And now it's going to be the first baseman, number 14. Groshans at second, JR over at first with 1 away. Swings through that one for a strikeout. And now the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 36.
Checks on the runner, JR back on a dive.
Here we go.
0-2, here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball there. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Next one's fouled back.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and one out and the base is empty.
Designated hitter, Carter Jr.
Tapped softly on the ground. Sends it to first. And 2 away now. Carter Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 3.
One pitch only here. Here we go.
Swing and this one towards left center field. Brown going back on this one. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second and makes it up to third with 1 away. JR did well despite the loss. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for him. Nice job, even in defeat.
They said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm texting like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if he notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my doors since he young. You should know that. I've been on my doors since he young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my doors since he young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my doors since he young. You should know that. You should know. I got what you need, what you want, and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plot, and what you won't. I just feed, walking out the come to stove. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm gonna get this dope. I got what you need, what you want, and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plot, and what you won't. I just feed, walking out the come to stove. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. Now don't let me catch you slipping, cause I always got that. We might run up in your crib and take whatever we can get. Beat the up for it, but we gon' run off with a. All them hundreds on the counter, cause that paper counterfeit. And I'm
Back now on MLB Network from...
Eso salió, que día tan lindo, imposible tú. Tengo cero estrés, solo siento paz. Todos los días son domingo. Increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome. Cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes los lujos hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño, juro que estoy despierto. Soy como Ginóbili cuando encesto. Banda de rock debutando un cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio, José, hoy estamos. Llevamos de viaje al flow y con el APA.
Man on at first. Now at the dish, Carter Jr.
Designated hitter, Carter
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
That one fouled off. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. 0-1 now. That one missed.
One strike.
Groshans on at first with nobody out. Fly ball, right field. The right fielder drifts towards it. Brings it in.
Batting six.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. The Yard Goats leading by 3 here in the back end. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Skies it out towards left center on the move to the gap. Late on that fastball. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Liner to right. That's down, a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And now they've got him in a rundown. Tag out trying to get back, and that'll end. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Carter Jr. Pop-up foul on the right side. Makes the grab, 1 down. He's definitely capable of more than this. They got the win, but I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the next game. Welcome to Crystal Falls Stadium. Some AA baseball in the Eastern League coming your way. It's the Hartford Yard. And now, the designated hitter. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. Grounder to third, and it goes just foul. Right side. Grabs it on the run, and there's one away. The center fielder digs in now. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. Right through there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. And here's the 0-2. Set down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the right fielder. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Caught him looking for the strikeout. End of a half inning of... So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carter Jr. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. He's breathing a sigh of relief out on the mound. The batter hammered that first pitch changeup, but he was a bit too quick with the swing, and it's a deep fly to center field. The center fielder has this one sized up, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, number 89. And immediately fires a strike.